MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Mets.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Biro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Tom Seaver gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in now, Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second, center fielder number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Enos Slaughter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Chad Harris. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
2 strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Chad Harris has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Missed with a breaking ball.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Harris at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Torre. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting sixth.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. And it's 1-1 to Brock. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Lou Brock has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, lifted down the line in left. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Home half of the first now from Citi Field. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this. Seth
Hargrove is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low apparently.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
1 out and a runner on second base. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Mets leave one. They trail it here 3-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher Seth Hargrove.
So striding in, Seth Hargrove, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Enos Slaughter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone, you might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Pitch inside, the throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chad Harris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Second baseman, Jed.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Joe Torre will be next. 4 runs here in this half inning. A strike, and it's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Joe Torre.
Now at the plate, Joe Torre.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Mets nothing. Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Cespedes gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Todd Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Slaughter going back on it. That's a hit. The first of the new campaign for the Mets. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 7-1 now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and two strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with two strikes now.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
And he lays off here. It's ball four. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Next up for New York, Jose Reyes. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a high pop-up. Martinez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 7-1. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. Digging in to try it again, Lou Brock. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Next for the Cardinals.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
In now, Jose Martinez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Seth Lugo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Lugo.
Into the box, Seth Hargrove. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Hargrove stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and the bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cards lead it 8-1. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Drilled to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Keith Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Hernandez, a 25-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Michael Conforto will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here now the 2-2 is low and outside for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Popped high in the air. Martinez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enos Slaughter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hernandez has a play. 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Digging in and looking for more, Chad Harris. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. Reyes relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading
He's
off for the
0
Mets
for
here in
1
the
thus
fourth.
far.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Slaughter on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Todd Frazier. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. One run, just one hit, one error in the game for the Mets thus far. Another 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next,
He
for
put
the
up a
Mets,
pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. One run, just one hit, one error in the game for the Mets thus far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. 2-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Striding in once again, Joe Torre. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch on its way. At third, here's Frazier. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Lou Brock. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-1 misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Count was 2-1.
The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Pulled toward right center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Brock, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Missed with a slider. 1 out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking. Strike 3.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Bases are empty. One man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. Brock is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Very high. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
This is skied into short left center. Smith is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Anthony Swarzak gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. Seth Hargrove comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Cespedes, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cespedes coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Digging in once again, Enos Slaughter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. Nope. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses inside off the plate. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Enos Slaughter has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Chad Harris, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second after giving up already 1 homer that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Jed Jerko is on deck. The 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Payoff pitch on its way. Full count still. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Still only one out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. One out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Joe Torre, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Lou Brock, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Count remains full. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Cardinals are out in front, 11-1. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder,
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Pitch number 100 on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
0-1, here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
the batter, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First and second now, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harris giving chase. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 11-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Sewald will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5.
Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Check swing grounder to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Sewald, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Seth Hargrove. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Wind up and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to right at 3rd. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Popped up. Sewald over to his right, and the inning is over. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Cards lead it 11-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 29, Alex Reyes.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Wright makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. high and deep to center field. Slaughter looking up into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Keith Hernandez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harris sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front 11-3. Digging in and looking for more. Enos Slaughter will start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder number 9, Enos Slaughter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Right at third. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Reyes will take this one for the first out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Chad Harris will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And he's safe. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball one. Harris leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in once again, Jay Bruce, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. From the stretch. Fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two 2-0 to count to Jay Bruce.
2-0.
Two and 1 to count. set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Grounded up the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Juan Lagares will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here he comes on 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
One strike.
And the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Change up low, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Cespedes, the runner at third. Bruce on second. Lagares is over at first with one away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Looked at for a cold strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Third baseman, number 5, David.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Wright, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are loaded here, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Two and 1 now to Reyes. Fouled off. The 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. St. Louis is out in front, 11-5. Hansel Robles comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now. Lou Brock, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Jose Martinez will be next. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the fourth time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Up next for the Cardinals, pitcher
Tommy Pham will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Tommy Pham.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're up big, however. It's 11-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 70, Tyler Lyons.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Back up the middle. And a throw over by Ozzy's in time. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Hernandez.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 1-1 home. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on down the line, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the matchup. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5 the final tally in this one. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Hargrove earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Tom Seaver was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.